Hi, it's Cathy.
And Robb, here to give you a backstage tour of Cakewalk, written by Canadian playwright Colleen Curran.
Back in 1990, when we were rehearsing Cakewalk, we rehearsed in a barn out at the Crowsfoot and in a warehouse on Howard Avenue, as we didn't have our own theatre yet.
Our season runs from September to June, so it was cold rehearsing in the barn.
It was very cold,
even with space heaters and hot coffee. The sets were built in the barn, giving the actors the chance to rehearse on the actual set and use the set pieces.
Meanwhile, our wardrobe mistresses took on the task of dressing our actors, including the creation of a gorgeous wedding dress for our young bride in Cakewalk and hunting down a scout uniform. Robb, do you remember that lovely powder blue suit you wore for the character of Taylor? I wonder what ever happened to that suit.
Moving right along. We persuaded a friend of ours to design and create the 5 cakes needed for the cakewalk. Her pride and joy was the wedding cake. It was quite the monstrosity. It was magnificent. They looked good enough to eat, but I wouldn't recommend it.
We didn't have the luxury of a professional box office in 1990. Tickets were sold at multiple locations throughout the area and were managed by our volunteer ticket manager. No small feat. It was all hands on deck when we had to turn a community hall into a theatre. We had to take the set down from the barn and put it up again in the St. Jacob's Community Centre on opening week, along with setting up the lighting
and sound, creating the dressing room,
setting up the bar and the seating.
Everyone showed up and helped out.
There was music and laughter and good times, mixed in with the hard work of creating the magic that is theatre.
After the end of the run, it was all hands on deck again, as we had to very carefully dismantle the set and store the props and costumes away safely, as we were entered in the Western Ontario Drama League Festival in Woodstock in March of '91.
Cakewalk was my directorial debut, and I was thrilled to be nominated as Best Director at Festival.
We had a little bit of a burp, shall we say, when we arrived at Festival. We found that not all of our props had come with us, so the props people had to race around Woodstock trying to put together similar props for that night's performance. Thank heavens the cakes came with us.
Our actresses received 4 acting nominations and won Best Juvenile, Best Newcomer, and Best Supporting Actress. We also received a nomination for Best Supporting Actor, and we won the Ensemble Award.
We're celebrating our 40th anniversary in this upcoming season. We're looking forward to having you celebrate this milestone with us.
This is a challenging time for us all. We're anxious to see you in person at our theatre, and we're making plans so that we can continue to entertain you as we have for 40 years. Until we see you again, stay well.
And stay safe.